Hello. Hi, good afternoon. This is Ian from Talent Acquisition. Am I speaking with? Great. Okay. So, how are you doing today? Okay. All right. I'm glad you're doing fine. I have reached out regarding your application for the position and to schedule you for a video interview with some of our hiring managers here. Do you have 3 to 5 minutes so I can discuss with you the details that I have on my end? Okay, wonderful. Okay, so now upon checking here, the available schedules.
Competition. Don't help me. You ever give morphine to people who aren't patients?
Those kind of blows.
more fun when you heckle.
Don't heckle, George. Yeah, whatever. I got something way better than this.
Something to top some.
I update lang. It's almost 4 in the morning na. And everyone's still sleeping. Ayun, I'm just waiting for our virtual training to start. Actually, magsa-start na siya in the next 5 minutes. So, ayun, what else? Gawa na rin siguro ko ng short introduction since I still have like 2 minutes to spare. Kasi ayoko gamitin yung 5 minutes lahat. Baka bigla akong malate. Anyway, ayun nga. This video, kung mababasa nyo naman sa title, is for me to show you kung ano yung mga usual responsibilities and tasks, ano ba yung mga nangyayari sa buhay ng isang HR practitioner. And in my case, I'm currently engaged in, well, I've been in the HR profession for more than 2.5 years now, for almost 3 years na actually. And I just wanna give you guys lang an idea, a glimpse of what usually happens in a day of an HR practitioner. Ayun nga, in my case, I'm part of a talent acquisition team that supports US client. So gusto ko lang din sa inyo guys i-share kung ano ba yung mga happenings ko, and also what are the things that I usually do before I start my shift, ano yung work from home life updates ko. And bala ko din gumawa actually ng sit-down vlog to give you an idea pa about the HR profession. And if you want to know more about this profession or this career, please make sure to continue watching. So ayun, magsa-start na yung training namin. I guess that's it for this update. Quick update lang naman kasi talaga to. So I'll see you guys again later or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Hi guys! Happy Friday! Actually, it's already Saturday since anong oras na ba? Since 3:35 a.m. Pero Friday shift ko pa din to kasi nga 6 a.m. matatapos yung shift ko. But anyways, it's my last working day for this week, and you know, I just feel extra elevated, especially if it's Friday kasi nga the 2 days na kasunod nun would be the much-awaited weekend. Ayun, I was able to share with you na naman last time kung ano yung comparison tong video na to, what were my previous experiences in the HR profession. So going back na lang to where I left off. So ayun nga, I had been an HR generalist or /HR associate back then when I was still working in Makati. So that was in the year 2018. So I've stayed in that company for about for almost a year. So, being an HR generalist or HR associate, kasi yun yung naging title ko doon or yung position ko, I was able to experience the different facets of human resources. So, namely, yung meron tayong compensation and benefits. Pag sinabi natin compensation and benefits, this comprises yung what do you call that ba? Pag-process ng government mandated remittances such as yung pag-ibig, PhilHealth, SSS. Ay nako, PhilHealth. Charot. Ayun nga, so PhilHealth, pag-ibig, SSS. And even payroll, under siya ng compensation and benefits. What else? Well, just to clarify that part, yung sa payroll part, merong companies, especially yung mga maliliit na companies, yung payroll nila pwedeng under ng HR or under ng accounting. So, depende siya sa magiging hierarchy ng isang company. Pero, in our case back then, payroll kasi is still under HR. So, ayun. Aside from that, we also have the facet of training. Ayan. So, na-experience ko din mag-assist sa training. What else? Employee relations or / labor relations, more on handling employee grievances yan. And then recruitment. When we say recruitment naman, isa rin kasi ito sa facets ng HR. So, recruitment more on sourcing people, finding talents for the company. So, pag sinabi natin sourcing, dyan papasok yung kung alam niyo yung job streets, career builder, what other sites pa, Indeed lang pala, Indeed, LinkedIn. So, ayun, kung HR ka and under ka ng recruitment facet, yun yung mga kadalasan mo gagamitin, and other job portals sa paghahanap ng tao. And yun nga, sa part ko back then, yung sa position ko, parang 50% of my day would be invested doon sa recruitment facet. And then the other 50% hati-hati na yun dun sa iba't ibang facet. Pero not on a daily basis naman, we have training. Like, yung trainings namin, minsan monthly siya nangyayari, every 2 weeks or weekly. So, not all the time I'm engaged in assisting with the trainings. Ayun, after that, I had been a talent acquisition associate naman in one of the BPO companies in Alabang. So, if you hear Alabang kasi, ang dami unang papasok pala sa isipan mo is ang daming BPO. So, correct, I had been a part of a BPO company in Alabang, pero hindi ko nasasabihin yung name ng company. And just like my previous position in my first company sa recruiting facet, I was engaged then in end-to-end recruiting. I wouldn't say end-to-end pala because ayun nga, nagsa-start lang kasi yung task ko and most of my colleagues under the selection team doon sa initial interviewing, sa pag-assist sa candidate when they get inside the office. But, yung part ng sourcing, we have a different team kasi that handles that. Pero, kapag yun nga, kulang ng tao sa sourcing, ayun, personally, I've experienced that then, na kinulang yung tao sa sourcing, and I helped And I helped the sourcing team then, kasi nga kulang sila sa tao in sourcing people. And ayun, iba't ibang positions din yung ina-hire namin sa sales, technical positions, what else? Customer service. And by the way, hindi ko pala nabanggit dun sa first job ko, corporate positions naman yung ina-hire ko doon. And most of the time, engineering positions. And then I also handled, dun sa first job I've also handled admin positions, accounting positions, ano pa ba? Ayan, supervisory to managerial positions din. Nagsosource din ako ng people for that. And then, ayun, so yun nga, sa second job, just like dun sa first job ko, initial interviewing, and then task administration, under to ng recruitment facet. Task administration, after ng test administration, pag kunwari tapos na siya and pumasa siya sa examination, that's the time that the candidate will be, antok na talaga ako. Anyway, break ko naman right now, kaya ako nakakachika. So, after, if ever na pumasa si candidate nga dun sa examination, that's the time that he or she will be endorsed to the next step. So, yung next step, it varies per recruitment process. Pero sa akin, doon sa previous company ko, which is before yung work ko ngayon, pag pumasa sila sa examination or tinatawag namin client-specific assessments, that's the time that they will be endorsed to the next part of their application. It could be a mock call or it could be their final interview na. So depende yan kapag syempre sa BPO we have like two categories kasi especially for agent positions, back office or non-voice and then yung voice. Kapag voice, most of the time magkakaroon talaga yan ng calls or mock calls para mag-gauge ng mga recruiters kung fit ba si candidate, if the candidate has, the right communication skills or not for the job. And then kapag non-voice accounts naman, more on emails, writing emails, checking if okay ba yung grammar nila, if may mga grammatical errors pang omit or may mga grammar errors committed ba doon sa writings nila. So ayun, kasi nga when we say non-voice, most of the time you will be communicating to customers or to the clients ng email lang and sobrang minimal lang din ang call. So ayun, meron din tayong hybrid accounts pala sa BPO setting. Yun yung pwedeng 50% voice, 50% non-voice, meaning hindi ka lang gumagawa ng emails or hindi ka lang sumasagot ng calls, but you're doing both. So, ayun. What else? Yun lang yung masashare ko dun sa past job or most recent job that I had. Kasi doon lang naman namikit yung recruiting process namin. Initial interview, test administration, endorsements to the next step, endorsement to final interview. Ayun, job offer, and also collecting of pre-employment checklist. Yung sa collecting of pre-employment checklist, actually admin tasks na to and kami pa rin yung gumagawa na to. So imagine like the whole day kang nag-process and then end of day mo pa, since may admin tasks nga, you'll have to render overtime. So, ayun, yung overtime namin, most of the time, ina-allot namin siya for admin tasks. Yun nga, yung pag-check ng medical examination ng candidates, if they are done with the medical examinations, double-checking the pre-employment documents that they have submitted, what else? Organizing basically everything that's in the recruitment office, mga papers dyan dapat nakaayos and everything. And ayun nga, one thing or just wanna share one thing with you pagdating sa HR profession or recruitment profession. It's important guys na dapat sobrang masinop kayo pagdating sa papers. Kasi you're handling confidential information and yung mga confidential information na to galing to sa candidates and kapag kasi nasa recruitment ka, naghahawak ka rin ng contracts and it's important na yung contracts visible lang sa mga tao na dapat lang makakita nun. Ayun, one tip lang, kailangan natin maging masinop talaga. And then another thing, it's important talaga not just in actually hindi lang naman to sa recruitment facet or sa HR profession. Pero this is one thing na natutunan ko sa previous supervisor ko sa first job. Hi, Miss Mel. So, ayun. Kailangan talaga guys ng documentation all the time. Okay? So, when you communicate with the candidate, when you communicate with the people inside the company, it's always important that you record everything. Not just verbally. Kasi kapag sinabi mong verbally, di ba? Like, mag-usap tayo, and then, may chances na makalimutan ko yun. And, that's not the way I should explain it. But, rather, see, for example, may kausap ka sa company, and nag-usap lang kayo verbally, walang emails, texts, chats, or anything. Usap lang. May tendency talaga na makalimutan niya yon. And maybe kapag tinanong siya in the future, pwede niyang i-deny. And wala kang patunay on your end na nag-usap kayo and ito yung napag-agrihan niyo. Kasi nga, you did not keep any other source of communication. Apart from dun sa verbal communication yun ng tao or nung employee na kausap mo or nung manager or supervisor na nakausap mo. So, it's important na dapat may documentation ka. Regardless if it's on the paper, email, chats, what else? Ayun, yung sa mga nabanggit kong yun, basta meron ka nun, you're good. Okay? So, documentation sa HR, pagiging masinop, what else? Ayun, sense of confidentiality, it's very, very important in the HR profession. Actually, ayun lang muna, siguro yung masashare ko. Siguro I'll make a separate video, yung sit-down vlog na gusto ko talagang gawin. Kasi I wanna share tips din on how you can ace your interviews. I want to share more kung ano ba yung iba't ibang facets, kung ano yung may experience sa iba't ibang facets ng human resources career or profession. So, gawa na lang tayo siguro ng separate vlog for that. Ayan lang naman. Anong oras na ba? It's almost 4 in the morning. So, pagdating ng 4 a.m., I'm actually on lunch break right now. Pagdating ng 4 a.m., I'll be preparing my dinner na. Kasi nga, yung work ko is night shift. So, I'll be preparing my dinner na pagdating ng 4 a.m. Ayun. Ang dami kong nami-miss pagdating dun sa I mean, kasi back then we were all working in the office, on-site yung work, and ang dami ko lang nami-miss like yung mga OOTDs ko. Yun, first talaga na sobrang nami-miss ko yung mga OOTDs ko sa work, yung mga selfies ko inside the elevator, which I will be showing here, ganyan. And then, syempre, chikahan. In-person communication mo with your colleagues, yung connection mo with the candidates, kasi yun nga, back then nga kasi, yung pakikipag-usap sa candidates is in person. So, upo kayo sa isang interview room and then you're gonna interview the candidate face-to-face. Whereas ngayon, naka-earphones ka, tapos naka-microphone, and kukontaktin mo si candidate through phone call. And yun nga, yung interviews, mangyayari na siya sa phone call na lang, sa video interviews na lang. Whereas before, nakakausap mo si candidate face-to-face. And iba kasi talaga yung pakikipag-usap mo in person sa candidate. Kasi personally, mas nagigauge ko yung skills na candidate, mas nababasa ko yung body language niya. And ayun nga, iba kasi talaga yung physical touch. Wow, is this a love language pala? Hindi, ayun nga, iba kasi talaga yung physical or in-person interviews. Yun lang naman yung take ko dito. But I'm not saying na hindi maganda yung video interviews. It's just that iba talaga yung yung physical connection with the candidate, andun yung human touch. Kasi nga nakikipagkamay ka, nakikita mo si candidate, nasa harapan mo nagsasalita, nababasa mo yung body language niya and everything. And, ayun, ang dami ko lang nami-miss talaga sa office kasi sobrang saya, sobrang iba na nag-work ka at home, iba rin yung nag-work ka sa office. But then, looking at the bright side siguro of the current sitch that we have, siguro, ang gusto ko lang sa working at home or dito sa work from home setup that we have right now is that I don't have to allot hours para sa pagpe-prepare ko, pagligo, and also the transportation because, I'm living in Cavite and my current job right now is located in Makati, and naman how Cavite to Makati is, kung gaano ka-heavy yung traffic dyan. So, ayun lang, looking at the bright side of this current sitch, meron pa rin naman talagang positive sides tong current situation, but of course, I am sincerely hoping that this would come to an end na. And, just stay positive, guys. Kasi yun lang naman yung magagawa natin right now. To stay positive and stay at home as much as possible. Kung wala naman kailangan gawin sa labas, just stay at home na lang. And, just spend your time. Just spend the time that you have at home with your family, with your pets, catching up with your favorite series on Netflix. Kasi nga, di ba, wala na tayong transportation ngayon. Most of us who are working from home, hindi na nagre-report sa office. And yung time na dapat sa transportation, you can use that in having quality time with yourself, family members, and yun nga, pets. And I guess that's it for this vlog. Wala na akong maisip. Inaantok na ako. So, ayun. I just wanna say thank you so much for watching this video. Wala na akong masabi because I'm super inaantok na. You know, I just wanna go upstairs and matulog na sa room ko. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog, guys. And I hope na marami kayong natutunan. And I hope na I was able to share with you yung mga bagay na nangyayari, yung mga usual responsibilities of an HR practitioner. And if you guys have any questions or personal or HR related questions, pwede kayong mag-comment sa comment section below and I'll try to answer it as soon as I can. Okay? So thank you so much, everyone, and happy weekend. Goodbye.